Hi, and a very warm welcome to the Rainbow Cruise. I'm your host, Jamila. Today, we pay tribute to the legendary activist, lyricist, playwright, poet, and author, the late Mr. Abdul Shakur Kays. Now, to give us a little bit more insight into the life of this great icon, we have in studio Mr. Jamaluddin Jamal. A very warm welcome to you, Jamal, and thank you for being here on the Rainbow Cruise.
Thank you.
Let's find out who was Mr. Kays. Where did he come from? When did he come to South Africa?
Mr. Kays was a man of many talents. As far as writing is concerned, he was a poet. He was a author of a number of books and booklets. He was a playwright, he was a journalist and a business advisor as well. He was born in India.
Yes.
As a teenager he came to South Africa and then he was sent back to India to study.
Let's find out and let's speak about a little bit more about his academic career, where he studied and what he studied.
Right. He went to Bombay University. He studied there as a journalist. He actually occupied himself in Mumbai as a journalist for the Inkilab newspaper. When he finished his degree, he came back to South Africa.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so now in South Africa, as we know, he was an activist. And with that, being a family man, wife, children, he must have faced lots of challenges. Please take us through his journey as a family man, Mr. Kays, the family man.
Yes, he faced a lot of challenges then because he was under house arrest. He couldn't write, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do any work. He couldn't sit with two people. He could only one person could visit him. As far as the finances were concerned, rock bottom, but he had the right partner.
The right partner, as his wife.
As his wife,
right.
She was a rock in his life. She stood by him and she did what should have been done by him. And she actually worked as a teacher at a handicapped school. She was selling clothes the weekends at a terminus cafe outside on the stoop. And that's how they survived. Many times there wasn't food.
Okay. Now when you say that's how they survived, were they children by then?
Yes. Rabia was a little girl. Zahra was actually crawling at that time. And a surprise to both of them, Mr. and Mrs. Kays, was that she conceived Munira in that same time. And Kaysab was a man, the provider will provide.
Right.
Never mind what's the situation.
Jamal, we know Mr. Kays was a man with many hats. Author, poet, lyricist, you name it, he was, right? Now, surely in his time there was, lots of highlights in his work. Do you want to maybe, you being one of his right-hand man and the relationship that you have, I think you said father and son.
That's right.
Do you want to take us through, the highlights of his work?
Right. To start off with, the book, The Disciple of Dajjal that he wrote was actually banned in those times when he was actually under house arrest, which was actually reprinted afterwards. He wrote quite a few controversial subjects as a Muslim, and he was always, you've got to bring up and learn, as the Quran states, and as the Sunnah is stating, that read, learn, don't just follow a blind tradition. And then when it comes to poetry, he wrote quite a few poems on apartheid to push them out. He actually wrote a play He wrote quite a number of plays. The first one was Log Kya Kahenge?
Yes.
What are the people going to say? That's to do with tradition, the Indian tradition. We've just been following blindly.
Yes.
And he was against those things. Then he wrote Daulat Ram Ki Puja on Dada's instructions to see how it would go before he wrote the tear-jerking play Rashmi Kafan.
Now, Rashmi Kafan, you know, as we know, it's made strides, right? And I'm sure you can maybe speak about the cast, you being part of that cast as well. What inspired Mr. Kays to come up with such a play as Rashmi Kafan?
Mainly poverty, whether it was India or South Africa.
Poverty.
And poverty. Well, poverty as far as South Africa is concerned or India is concerned. So he took a peasant from India and wrote the story around it. He was inspired because of the apartheid and the differences between the white, blacks, the rich people and the poor people.
Yes.
And this is where he thought this play will be something. And it was really something.
You know, Jamal, I was like probably crawling still, I don't know. No, I was a toddler also. But I do remember my brother and them speaking about it. So it must have made great waves. Now, like you know, I've heard that you've been part of this play as well. You were one of the cast members. Take us through the cast. How did it all come together? Because, you know, what we see as an audience is not always what happens behind the scene. So I'm sure Mr. Kays had lots of challenges doing this play.
Look, the cast was all local cast,
yes,
who never acted. They might have done small things at school or things like that. But we had a studio, which is Dada Parker's lounge.
Right.
That challenge wasn't so big. As far as musicians are concerned, they were all locals as well. The whole crew of 33 people with management, actors, singers, musicians, and certain helpers as well. It was huge. But for Mr. Kays, it wasn't. Because he had it all worked out before time on paper.
Remarkable.
Who does what, and who must lift the curtain, who must...
So Mr. Kays, in this play, Rashmi Kafan, he was very instrumental in it then. Was he the producer, the director, and of course the playwright?
Yes, he did everything. Actually, even the stage lights were on paper when and how.
Now, Rashmi Kafan, was it only performed in Cape Town?
No, Rashmi Kafan went through South Africa. Actually, we had about 8 shows here in this little Cape Town.
Right.
Back to capacity. It was at Laksharama, we had it at 3 Art Theatre, and then we moved on to Durban. We had 6 shows in 1978. Then we went to Johannesburg, and Film Trust Arena was a theatre there, seating about 3,500 to 4,000 people. It was packed to capacity for 2 nights. People went back, they turned back, there were no tickets. Even today, they are asking for this particular play to come back.
So I'm sure, you being such a close friend to this wonderful icon, Mr. Kays, that you are making plans to revive his works.
Yes, we are going to revive Rashmi Kafan. I am thinking of putting the play up, Honeymoon, which was written after Rashmi Kafan. We finished this play in 3 nights. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday afternoon through the night, and it was done. Complete play with songs, and everything was written in those 3 days.
Now, speaking of songs, I want to come back to Rashmi Kafan, because I mean, it reached heights, as we know. But there's a particular song that really went places, and it reached, I believe, the top 20 as well.
Yes.
Speak to us about this song.
This song was a theme song, Ye Duniya Garibon Ke Kabil Nahi Hai. it was on Radio Truro, amongst all the Bollywood film songs and whatnot. It reached the top 20. It was a song which was loved by everybody because it was everyone's story.
And
Shamshu Parker
yes,
was actually the singer. Bhola Brothers, together with Gaman Kassan,
yeah.
they actually performed the music, and it was all locally done. Amongst Bhola Brothers, it was Arvind, Harkishan, and Mohan. Shamshu and Arvind was the one who actually tuned the whole song, and it took the waves like anything.
I just want to add on to that as well. You know, Mr. K obviously was the lyricist. He wrote the lyrics for that song.
Yes.
It sounds like that came deep from within his heart to put it to paper, and it made such a great hit.
Yes. He was a man for everybody, and especially had a good heart for the poor. He would take out and give it to people even if he hasn't got it. He always said he's following the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He would help anyone at any time, and whatever he wrote has always been about people. He never looked for fame, but obviously fame followed him.
Yes. So his heart was in the right place.
His heart was in the right
So
place.
it was. I mean, so you like again. I'm going to say, you being so close to him, what have you learned from him then?
A lot. Whatever I am, as far as the attitude towards people is concerned, time is concerned. Actually, I was late to pick him up for rehearsal one evening, 5 minutes late. The next morning I had a call, come to the shop. We had Queen's Jewelers then, and he said, "Here's a watch, you can't be late again." I've learned punctuality is the answer to everything. He was a person who would teach you subtly. Obviously, his friend would call him a lion, because if you're doing wrong, he would actually shout at you, but explain to you very nicely, look, this is how it should be.
Yes.
He was a man who would thank for everything. Amongst his friend in Mumbai, he was called Shakura, means the one who
is thankful.
is thankful every moment, every time, for everything. I've learned that from him. Right. You know, be thankful to anyone, no matter who it is. Even if it's a little child coming with something, say thank you, so that child can learn from you as well. That's the type of person he was. And obviously his daughters have learned the same attitude from him. Plus, the mother was the same. She was also thankful. She learned a lot as far as religion is concerned from Kaisa. And she wasn't forced to change her religion. As it is, it was permissible to marry a woman of the book.
Yeah.
He did that, and then they discussed religion. And then she figured out, well, this is the way to go. And with her, she brought her sisters as well in Islam.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for giving us a little peek into the life of this great man, Mr. Abdul Shakur Hurzuk Kais.
That's a pleasure. Thank you very much. And thanks to Rainbow Cruise for having me here and giving this tribute to the man who did a lot for the community.
Yes, indeed. A legend sadly missed, but never forgotten. Until we speak again. Until next time.
Hi friends, this is your show. Catch Ganie Parker every Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. on CTV and DSTV 263. Explore the all-new Rainbow Cruise TV magazine show. Chat to us on the various topics in our lounge or cook up a storm with us in the kitchen. It's a must-see if you're looking for fun and to be informed. The Rainbow Cruise awaits you. जग में गरीबी ने दाया, गरीबों को मजबूरियों में फसाया, फसाया हो फसाया। ये दुनिया गरीबों के काबिल नहीं है, काबिल नहीं है। ये दुनिया गरीबों के काबिल नहीं है, काबिल नहीं है। किसी किस्म का चैन हासिल नहीं है। ये दुनिया गरीबों के काबिल नहीं है, काबिल नहीं है। कड़कती है बिजली, गरजते हैं बादल, कहाँ लेके जाए धड़कता हुआ दिल। कड़कती है बिजली, गरजते हैं बादल, कहाँ लेके जाए धड़कता हुआ दिल। मिटा आसरा जल गया आशियाना, गया आशियाना। भटकते हैं दर दर पे, मंजिल नहीं है, मंजिल नहीं है। ये दुनिया गरीबों के काबिल नहीं है, काबिल नहीं है। समंदर में तूफाने घेरी है नैया, न पतवार है और न कोई केवैया। समंदर में तूफाने घेरी है नैया, न पतवार है न कोई किवैया। न उम्मीद कोई, न कोई सहारा, न कोई सहारा। बिचारों की किस्मत में साहिल नहीं है, साहिल नहीं है। किसी किस्म का चैन हासिल नहीं है। ये दुनिया गरीबों के काबिल नहीं है, काबिल काबिल नहीं है, काबिल 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 नहीं। Hi friends, this is your show. Catch Ganie Parker every Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 10 a.m. on CTV and DSTV 263. Explore the all-new Rainbow Cruise TV magazine show. Chat to us on the various topics in our lounge or cook up a storm with us in the kitchen. It's a must-see if you're looking for fun and to be informed. The Rainbow Cruise awaits you. Awaits you. दिल का सोना साज तराना ढूंढेगा, दिल का सोना साज तराना ढूंढेगा, तीर निगाह निशाना ढूंढेगा, मुझको मेरे बाद जमाना ढूंढेगा, दिल का सोना साज तराना ढूंढेगा, तीर निगाह नाज निशाना ढूंढेगा, अरे मुझको मेरे बाद जमाना ढूंढेगा, दिल का सोना साज तराना ढूंढेगा। लोग मेरे ख्वाबों को चुरा के ढालेंगे अफसानों में, मेरे दिल की आग बतेगी दुनिया के परवानों में, वक्त मेरे गीतों का खजाना ढूंढेगा, दिल का सोना साज तराना ढूंढेगा, तीर निगाह नाज निशाना ढूंढेगा। का सूरज साथ रहेगा, जब सांसों की राहों में गम के अंधेरे छट जाएंगे, मंजिल हो